Good afternoon, or good evening indeed, and welcome to the University of Worcester Arena for the third time this afternoon. It's been a triple header today. Fantastic afternoon of sporting action here at the Worcester Arena. It was the inaugural game of the Women's Premier League Wheelchair Basketball Elite Championship. Here, Worcester Wolves this afternoon taking on Loughborough Lightning, and a really exciting WNBL Division 1 game. Worcester Wolves women taking on the Reading Rockets, and just fading away down the stretch, but a fantastic afternoon of sport. And now it is time for NBL Division 3 Senior Men Midlands, as the Worcester Wolves, the hometown team, take on Team Wolves from Wolverhampton, and teams are going through their final warm-up drills here at the arena. Two teams coming into this game sitting right at the top of the league in the NBL Division 3 Midlands. Worcester Wolves having played 9 games, and Team Wolves Wolverhampton having played 11. It is 9 wins straight on the bounce and 0 losses for Worcester. It's 11 played for Team Wolves with an 8-3 win-loss record coming into this game. So Worcester are defending their crown of unbeaten run, and Team Wolves absolutely are here to do one thing and one thing only, and that is to stop this run of games. A really athletic and physical looking Team Wolves have turned up on the road here tonight. Worcester Wolves going through their drills. They're feeling confident on their home floor. Two really experienced coaches in the form of Clive Allen and Dean Blake, two guys who've been there, done it, seen it, and have got a trophy cabinet stuffed full of silverware as we come into this game. So Stephen, here we are once again, second game of the day for you. It's not one of the day for me, but what do you think? I mean, you know, Worcester are coming in here, they haven't lost a game, they've won 9 straight, they've played 9. Team Wolves, I think we'll refer to them as Wolverhampton, otherwise we're going to get completely confused. Okay. You know, played 11.
From West Brom.
Yeah, from West Brom, exactly. 8-3. I think, you know, you've got a sense that Worcester are feeling pretty confident tonight.
Yes. What was their record right now?
Worcester is 9-0. They haven't lost a game so far, top of the league.
And Wolverhampton?
Wolverhampton 8-3, 8 wins, 3 losses, 11 played, 16 points, 2 points between them, just as with the women's game earlier on.
Wow. So where are they placed on the table? First?
Worcester are top, Team Wolves are second.
Okay, wow, it's going to be a good game. 16
points, you know, if Team Wolves win here tonight, then they take those 2 points, and they're both sitting joint top, 18 points. So what a game we've got in prospect.
Yeah, for real. How many games have they played, and how many have they got left?
Well, we're kind of midpoint of the season, so a long way to go.
Okay.
Long way to go. But I guess when you're 9-0, you haven't lost, you don't want to lose.
Yes. Of course.
You know.
Yeah. So our Team Wolverhampton on the winning streak as well right now?
Well, Team Wolverhampton right now, you know, 8-3. So I think, again, it's a record. If I were them, I'd be coming up here saying we've got to stop these guys winning. We want to give them a slap in the face at home. You know, we're on the road. We want to show what we can do. And, you know, watching the warm-up here tonight, super athletic outfit. Coach Clive Allen, I mean, he is one of the most experienced coaches in the business. You know, as is Dean Blake. Those guys have been around the block, you know, more times than you and I have eaten sliced bread. So, you know what I mean? So, you know, I'm really looking forward to this. I think this is going to be a cracking game.
Yeah, I think so too. Both number 1 and 2 battle for some pride. We'll see who he wins.
Yeah, a little bit like earlier on, you know, big team, Team Wolves, big team. Worcester Wolves, you know, also got a bit of height. Sean Parran-Rackley out injured at the moment. He is the sort of one of the key bigs in that roster, you know, but there's a lot of sort of former BBL experience, of course, on the Worcester, you know, bench players from when Wolves were playing in the BBL. Think about Lucas McGregor. Absolutely, you know. So those guys have, you know, there's guys there who can lead from the front, understand how to soak that pressure up.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm liking the look of the warm up. I think we're in for a really another tantalising game here tonight. And so run down those rosters for you. Kiev, Mangina, Stanley, and Wenwu, and Cliff Mangina, obviously the two brothers, Rastaf Turner, Clark, Suleiman Suraway, Ramon Josephs, Akadika, Clark, Mayinga, and Jenkins. And it's Sergio Estani, Sanchez, Kieran Lee, John Linton, Jinx, Drew Clark, Payne, Sante, Tom Grayling, Balsano, Garcia, Ali, Luazana, Lucas McGregor, of course, and Vivero Rodriguez. Ian Vivero Rodriguez.
You can almost cut the tension with a knife.
It is, yeah, and a good crowd in here tonight as well. I know there were a couple of thousand tickets, I think, sold for this triple header today. It's been a tremendous day of basketball here in Worcester, and it's going to be Baltano and Suraway to jump this one up for us. And it's an out-of-bounds ball straight from the tip. And referees have decided they want to spot this one up all over again. So the teams didn't take the knee. Everyone got a bit over-enthusiastic there, I think. So here we go again. You get to have that exciting moment of the start all over again. So referee's got a slightly red face, but never mind. It's all right. It's all good. And like I said, Wolverhampton looking like a really athletic outfit. And of course, let's not forget, this is now the derby in this league, of course. You know.
Yes.
It's absolutely a derby game. So there's a bit of pride at stake here as well for these guys. And, well, teams take the knee. It's something that we see right across all the levels of the game in British basketball. And with that, we are ready to get back underway. So Suarez and Baltano will jump this up for us. Baltano, the big man, straight away. Lucas McGregor is driving hard to the hole, wants to put a statement of intent early on. I was chatting to Coach Dean Blake before the game today, you know, and he said there was the last game between these two teams won at the death by Worcester by 3 points.
Wow.
So
overtime or just
regular time, as I understand, but but it was all about fine margins, and he was saying he really wants to make a statement with this game here today. You know, he won't be happy with a 3-point win. You know, he wants something in double digits, I think. But looking at these two teams, you know, I think we're in for something that's it's going to be really exciting. Wolves straight away looking to open with a triple. And McGregor, he can't get to it. Here come Team Wolves. Surai pushes it to the top to Mainga. He puts up the three, no good.
Rebound.
Good board from Akadika. When we runs out of bounds. So when we on the end line. Keep an eye on Landry Mainga.
Contested three? Nope. Offline. Starting running.
Rodriguez. Plucked that out for Worcester. Sante almost lost the ball. Did want to recover that. Now he switches on the afterburners. Goes to dish. He's bundled out of it. Goodness me.
That's a travel though.
Payne. Switches on the afterburners and finds the opening 2 points. All pace here. Sante, the point guard, just calling that play. Rodriguez. Lucas McGregor. So, Wenwu has it. He goes to Cliff Manjenga. Gina is blocked. Well, it looked all ball to me, but I don't know. So Baltano picks up, Baltianu, I should say, picks up his first foul of the game. Worcester's first foul of the game.
Only 2 points in the first 2 minutes. It's picked up a bit slow, started a bit slow, but we'll see how it progresses. And he missed.
Cliff Mangina on the line. I'm liking that matchup with Cliff Mangina and Wilfred Sante. Two guys, you know, similar height, similar build. It's got explosion written all over it, isn't it? You know?
Yeah.
Doesn't make either.
Wow.
So retake. So he's got to go again. So Wolverhampton open the account. It was the 3 ball that he was fouled on. Yeah, this is a nice matchup. Lucas McGregor. This time McGregor's looking for a little step back 2, doesn't go. Baltiano's trying to get the ball for the putback, and jump ball is the call. The arrow points the way of Wolverhampton, so it's going to be Team Wolves to inbound. So Mangina and a carry. Well,
rare call.
Well, I don't know. We're looking at a bit of a replay here, and
I think
that's a marginal call. I'm sorry. I think that's a really marginal call. But anyway, Sante goes to McGregor. McGregor puts it inside. Rodriguez with a step back 2, doesn't go. Worcester still struggling to get anything going. Oh, beautiful work from Rodriguez. He couldn't finish, but he gets the whistle.
2 shots.
Stormed through the lane like a bat out of hell to find those 2 points. There's a Meatloaf reference right there for you. I promised my wife I'd get one in, so there it is. Might get another one in, we'll see. It's on a postcard, folks, but Rodriguez. Jan Vivera Rodriguez drains the first. Doesn't make the second.
Double team, that's a foul.
So, good board from Payne. We're seeing there's good matchups all over the court here. So, Baltiano drives inside. Beautiful finish.
With the left hook.
Baby hook from Baltiano. Tied game at 3 apiece, and if you weren't with us for the game earlier on, apologies for the scoreboard. We've had a technical issue here this afternoon, which they are still working to resolve. It may come back on, but if it doesn't, we will keep you abreast of the score as things progress. And as it currently stands, it is 3 apiece here, 6:55 to play. Very low score so far in this first quarter. 2 team fouls on the board for each team, so it is on as even at the moment. And they've come at this game at 1,000 miles an hour. I guess there's always a question, isn't there, as well, you know, stamina, when you come out so smoky at the start of the game. Can you keep it up for 40 minutes, you know? We shall see. Landry Mayinga is on the line for Wolverhampton. Doesn't make them, and Wolves come up with the ball. Well, Rodriguez almost made a complete mess of that, but here comes Sante, drives inside. Baltiano over the top, beautiful finish. 4 personal for him so far in the game. So Landry Mayinga.
With a wild shot there.
Yeah, totally overcooked the shot. Lucas McGregor now. Sante, McGregor. McGregor, he's got Payne outside. He goes all the way inside. Oh, what a finish from Lucas McGregor!
Beautiful move.
Goodness me! So, fifth man Jenga again, just setting the pace.
Louder, Worcester.
Now, Mayinga, he clicks it out. Cliffman Jenga from the corner, he nails the triple! And all of a sudden, Wolverhampton have found their stroke. They bring it back to a 1-point game, 7 plays 6 in favour of Worcester right now. Payne kicks it out. This time it's Sante in reply for 3, no good, doesn't go. Baltiano muscled out of it. Good box out. Well, that could have been a great pass, just too much on it. Baltiano checks out of the game, and in comes Tom Grayling for Worcester.
Baltiano had a good impact on the game. I think two baby hooks he hit.
Yeah, doing well, dominating that low block so far. Sante goes to McGregor. Lucas McGregor, stop and go. Lane opened up in front of him. Great block off the window.
Wow, what a block. How athletic. Athletic play. Very athletic play.
So, shot clock violation. And I had a feeling there that Wenwu was thinking, all right, I'm going to be whistled right here, but that never happened. So, Sante checks out, and it's Sergio Estani Sanchez in for Wolves. And Sanchez has got his work cut out there for sure with Cliff Mangina. Andrew Mayinga now. Mayinga, it's the Mayinga Rodriguez show. They go to Mangina once again. This time it's Wenwu. Can he find a way around? Mayinga, he puts up the triple. Well, that's going to be a Team Wolves ball from the end line. Lucas McGregor just getting a tip to that. And it's interesting. You can read so much from the shrug of the shoulders how disappointed he was not to keep that ball in play.
Wow, shot by...
Didn't go. Wolves come up with it. Payne, he goes to McGregor, cross court. This time, Rodriguez off the window. He went down heavy there, and he's got the contact. Ian Vivero Rodriguez for Worcester. He's on the line to add the bonus. So Wolves lead now 9-6 with 4:09 to play. Wolverhampton with 3 fouls on the board in this quarter, and it's going to be Ramon Josephs now who checks into the game for Vwidi Akadika, and so Rodriguez the triple, and 4-point game. So Wolves at 10 points. Wolverhampton trailing at 6. Rodriguez checks out of the game, and Drew Clark is in for Worcester Wolves. So Cliff Manjenga. Is directing the traffic. And Gina, up goes the triple! And Stanley Wenwu finally finds his spot. 1-point game. Well, if the WNBL game earlier was anything to go by, this is a place that enjoys seeing a 3-point shot. That's for sure. What a beautiful pass inside. It was a good move. But Tom Grayling just couldn't finish. But he draws the contact, and he's on the line for 2 for Worcester. 3:40 to play. And that's 4 team fouls on the board for Wolverhampton.
Nearly the bonus. One more in the bonus.
So I'll remind you that it was a 3-point game last time. Worcester only squeaking that over the line at the death, and great rebound, Sanchez. This time it's Sanchez who has a go, kicks it out. What a beautiful pass off the side of the backboard, right at the end of the shot clock. Tough shot, deep in the clock. And Suare,
that was a bullet pass.
Flawed, yeah, just off. I think he just lost his footing actually looking at that on the replay, but he's. So there you go, Team Wolves again. Cliff Mangina once again. Turner for Wolverhampton. Dish it inside to Joseph. Joseph makes the space. Good turn, can't finish. Good work. Great stop from Worcester. Here comes Lucas McGregor now for Wolves over the line. McGregor goes right, goes left. They couldn't hold on to the pass. Ball is loose. It's been picked up by Nwenwu again. Well, he didn't fancy the three this time, but he may spot up if he finds another spot. There's constant motion, Wolverhampton. Head fake and travel. Yeah, that was unlucky. Just lost his footing. Really unlucky.
John Lenting Jinx coming in.
Tom Gray takes the breather. John Lenting Jinx checks in for the first time tonight.
So John Lenton Jinx in. Sanchez, he goes to Clark. Clark is looking to hand off now. He gets it to McGregor. McGregor, he's just inhaling the defense. McGregor is dancing around. Great ball movement from Worcester. Goodness me! Right at the end of the shot clock, but McGregor's there. Shot clock violation. Well, I don't understand, because the shot clock went. He got the shot off. He pulled the board down off the ironwork, and it was a second phase of play, but for some reason, so yeah, I think Dean Blake, maybe I'll have a chat with him after the game about that. It was definitely a bit of refereeing confusion. I think the shot went up, it came off he pulled down the rebound, he got the shot away before the buzzer, and the referees then called that as a shot clock violation on the layup. So
oh wow!
So that's a weird, bit of a weird one. But anyway, we'll have a look at that. I'm not quite sure what happened.
Okay.
So we'll see. But it's a 1-point game. It looks like there's a pattern between these two teams. They can't seem to get away from each other.
It's going to be a good game. It looks like a tight game. We'll see how it finishes. Like you said, the last game was 3 points difference. So
down the stretch.
Down the stretch. Yeah. We'll see how these guys adjust to their defenses.
Yeah, I mean, I'm liking the look of a few of these guys out here, particularly, I think I'd pick up Cliff Manjenga, certainly, their point guard. I mean, Team Wolves point guard, he's a dynamo, isn't he? You feel like he could explode into a big run of 9-12 points, just get the ball to him. But they seem to have shooters all over the floor. They're probably what they're lacking, it seems to me, in this first quarter. I don't know if you agree, was a little bit of defensive organisation, a bit of sloppy handling maybe. They turned the ball over. I think they've did a lot of sloppy turnovers. We don't have the luxury of a stat line on this one, but Wolves, conversely, very good ball movement, very tight, but just not able to get away. And there is that man, Cliff Mangina now. He's got that build. That was a great kick out. Couldn't finish. Just short with that shot.
Sanchez with the ball.
Sanchez
with the razzle dazzle.
Yeah. Razzle and dazzling, boys. Absolutely. So it's going to be Wolverhampton. Reece Turner, the sideline ball.
Reece Turner, former player of Worcester Wolves.
Yeah. Joseph goes to Mayinga. He's a big presence. He's just looking for that opening.
Good defense by Worcester.
There he goes, right there. You kind of sensed that was coming. Couldn't connect, but you can't help thinking he's going to get a few of those tonight.
Good fake.
Yeah, Turner.
Kick out. Shot.
Great work. Ratasaf. Shut up, Ratasaf. Just can't finish. Here come Worcester again with Sanchez. He goes to Clark. McGregor. Great motion from Worcester. McGregor, he's miles downtown, goes to bank it in off the window. Deep in the shot clock, tough shot. He's had a go.
Good confidence for him to take that shot.
Ramon Joseph couldn't get that to go. They go back to McGregor. Lucas McGregor over the game line.
Crosses
them up. Lucas McGregor. Great work. He's using every ounce of his experience to draw that foul.
Yes, he is.
So, Team Wolves. Cliff Mangina goes to the bench, and Tien and Clark is in for Team Wolves. So, Worcester on the line. It's Lucas McGregor. Pots at 2 finally. We've been scoreless for nearly 2 minutes in this game.
It's a low scoring first quarter.
Absolutely.
I think there's been a lot of defense.
So Lucas McGregor.
Either that or everyone's just missing shots.
Yeah. probably a bit of both, to be fair.
Yeah.
So Payne and McGregor check out. Brady and Rodriguez back in now for Worcester. 33 seconds to play in this first quarter. Wolves lead 12 points to 9 in the game, and the pace that this first quarter has been played at, you would have expected there to be a much higher score than that.
Yes,
so
that's true. Been up and down.
Absolutely. I don't think we're going to hit 100 this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We need a miracle.
Do you know what the last score was between them?
We'll check that out after.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I should have that written down.
Okay.
Which I probably have somewhere, but too much paper on the desk. Rodriguez.
That's a foul.
He takes it. That is definitely a foul, absolutely. And that's in the bonus. So Rodriguez will go to the line to shoot 2. 15.6 seconds to go. And Clive Allen, he's just doing his fruit on the other side of the court. But you called it before the ref, I think.
Yeah.
It's a foul for sure right there.
Yep.
Okay, so Ian Vivero Rodriguez for the Worcester Wolves on the line to shoot 2. 15.6 after this. One more offense in it. And if you can get these to go, Worcester will be out to a 5-point lead. The commentator's curse.
Couldn't quite capitalise on his free throws. See if he makes the next one.
One to come. It's a 4-point ball game, nothing but net on that second one for Rodriguez. So here comes
Good
Clark.
pressure from Sanchez. Cookie nearly stole it. 5 seconds.
Just got to avoid the shot. He turns around. Clark can't get it to go. It's over the back of the backboard, and with that, that is the end of the first quarter. Great work from Wolves there to prevent that. They made that as tough as they could.
So you see the ball is stuck behind the backboard to see if anyone can reach it.
Yeah. What's your analysis there? I mean, that was a pretty explosive first quarter, right?
It was up and down. The tempo was really quick. I think people were missing a lot of shots. It wasn't necessarily defense, but missing a lot of shots. But once they picked up the defensive pressure a little bit, when they scored more than he was obviously why they're now 4 points ahead.
Yeah, I think good defence at both ends. Wolverhampton, they just really locked up and they've been quite aggressive, and I guess it shows on the foul count.
That's true.
You know. But equally, they know the job they've got to do. Worcester are defending an unbeaten record. They've yet to drop a game in the league this season, so it'll be 10 straight if they win here today. You know, and they want to be the team that's feared in this league, in the Midlands League. So, as it currently stands, they're going the right way about it. Yeah. You always want to be the team nobody wants to play.
Yes, exactly.
You know, there's always that. It's that weird psychology, isn't it? You know, you think, well, if we go there, we're going to lose.
Yeah.
If you go in with that mindset, you probably will.
Yep.
And I think you winning is a habit, and you create that, don't you? And Wolves seem to be in a good place right now. It's a great group, and with really good leadership. You know, but equally, Team Wolves not far behind them. We'll take a look at half-time and what remains in terms of the season, but certainly, you know, everything could change at the top of this league. We're only halfway through right now.
Yes.
You know, mid-season, you know, whereas we were looking at WNBL earlier on, you know, the middle order has shuffled around a bit now because of Worcester's loss today and where Reading currently sit. But with these guys, you know, Worcester have still got 2 games in hand over Wolverhampton. So, you know, that's something which is going to come into play at some point, even if Worcester were to lose today. They'd be level on points, but with an additional 2 games. So 4 more to go for. Anyway, We're ready to get back underway. Teams taking to the floor. Baltiano back in for Worcester. And you like the look of him in that first quarter, didn't you?
Yes, he had 2 baby hooks. He finished really well.
Yeah, big man, very athletic, big.
Yes.
So McGregor gets us back underway in the second quarter. So Grayling goes to Rodriguez. Yeah, absolutely.
The defense from Clark.
That is a press.
They are really
double team comes.
Really turned up the defensive pressure.
Yeah, McGregor, the open man at the top, they just couldn't get to him. Great defense from Wolverhampton. There's the triple right there. It doesn't drop this time. Baltiano just got a finger to it. He went to Rodriguez. Now he goes to Payne. Back out to Rodriguez. Rodriguez, he runs hard to the bucket. Can't get it to go this time. No foul coming, and it's going to be a blue ball. So Worcester have it on the end line. Lucas McGregor saw something he didn't like there. And having a couple of words with Rodriguez. In fact, swapping up on the inbound, so it'll be Lucas McGregor with the inbound ball for Worcester. So Austin Payne, Grayling, back to McGregor. McGregor crossing it up in the space. Yeah, that is definitely a foul. Yep, shut up, Ratasaf. .9:05 to play. Feels like we've already played 5 minutes of the quarter. The pace of this game is extraordinary.
It really is.
Austin Payne goes to Rodriguez. Rodriguez just short on that one. You could see there just wasn't enough on it. But here they come again. Ratasaf over the line. He goes to Turner. Andrew Maingo driving hard to the bucket, draws the contact, he gets the ball up. It's going to be. Well, he was walking. He was walking straight to the free throw line. I love it. Joseph travels with it. Well, he took an extra step there. The benefit of the extra step, if the referee doesn't see it, you'll get away with it, I suppose. But the referee, good call. Austin Payne on the inbounds. McGregor now for Worcester. Lucas McGregor. Turn the pace from Rodriguez back to McGregor. McGregor. Triple team. Fade away from McGregor. Doesn't go. Rodriguez has it to get it out to Austin Payne. No good. Good work from Worcester. They get the 14 reset. So now Lucas McGregor is dancing around the perimeter, looking to find a way inside. Dumps it off. This time they go to Rodriguez. Got it! Ian Vivera Rodriguez nails a triple. And with that, Worcester push this out to a 7-point game. Worcester Wolves 16, Team Wolves 9. 7:49 to play. There's an air ball there.
Reece Turner. Joseph's unlucky with the ball, with the shot there. Good rebound by Rodriguez.
Yeah, Rodriguez picked it up. Baltiano now. Baltiano, well, he just lost the handle on the ball. They go back to Rodriguez. Head fake. 2 from the elbow. He's fouled. And he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. You sense Wolves are just beginning to get a grip on this game. Momentum is with Worcester for sure at the moment. They're going through a purple patch right now. 7:25 to play. And that man, Rodriguez, is a real playmaker for them. So, Rodriguez. Baltiano's there again. Great board, yeah, great board. Here goes Balciano. Oh, what a beautiful dish. Grayling can't get it to go. They've lost the ball, and it's a shame. They should have made more of that. But great work from Balciano.
Yep. Really likes going to his left with his left hook.
Tremendous reach. Sante's going to check back in now for Balciano. Balciano on 2 fouls. 3 fouls, I beg your pardon. So he's going to take a breather.
Worcester looking like they're going a bit small, like with that change. Actually, they've still got a few tall players on.
Yeah. Well, you've got Grayling really, who's leading the charge in the block.
Yep.
So looking to back down, spins, and foul.
Tiernan Clark and Reece Turner, I beg your pardon. So Gregor picks up his first foul of the game, and yeah, Balciano on 3 could be a problem actually for Coach Dean Blake at some point in this game. You get the sense that he's a real threat down low.
Yep.
You know, he's a reliable pair of hands down low, isn't he?
Yeah, steady hands.
Goes out to Ratasa, puts up the 3, misses everything this time. Lucas McGregor's there to scoop up the junk. And they go inside to Rodriguez, reverses it off the glass. It's good play from Worcester. Only 3 passes from one end of the court to the other, to the bucket.
Good ball movement.
Superb ball movement from Worcester. And here comes Mayinga now for Wolverhampton. Mayinga is looking for a way round. Feels like a slight mismatch. He's a big guy, athletic guy. That is going to be a Worcester ball for sure. And yeah, Ramon Josephs just got a tip to it. Felt he was nerfed in the contact, but so referee explaining the call. Meantime, it'll be Wilfred Sante at the other end. And timeout call by Wolverhampton. Unsurprising. Worcester have been through a really, as I say, a bit of a purple patch. They were dominant for 5 or 6 minutes. 9-point game, 18 plays 9. 3 points on the board. Their defence, although aggressive, is quite scrappy. Again, a bit of sloppy turnovers, poor handling, and they've paid a price for it.
Yep. Yeah.
So, Team Wolves need to find a way to get to the basket. They've struggled to score. In fact, I don't think they've scored for 3 minutes.
Team Wolves.
Yeah. So, Worcester doing a good job. They've hit a couple of wild 3-pointers that haven't got anywhere near the rim.
That's true.
So I'm pretty certain Coach Clive Allen is going to be talking to them about that. At that ferocious pace, like I said, it's you know, there's going to be a stamina question here.
Yep.
You know, if nothing changed, you sort of sense it's one of those that could be won or lost in the third in a way. But you know, you see what happened last time. You can't write anybody off. Anyway, long way to go. Obviously, second quarter of this ball game, 6:18 to go until we reach half distance in this game. Worcester bringing a few changes after that timeout. So, Sean Linton Jinks has checked in, and Kieran Lee has also checked into the game. So Lee mistimed that pass, but he did well to get that to Sanchez, and foul is called. That's going to be a foul on Mangina, Cliff Mangina. So that's going to be only his first foul of the game. Both teams on 3 team fouls in the quarter. Wolves lead here 18 points to 9. If you've just joined us, apologies at the scoreboard. There's a slight technical, the on-screen scoreboard, a slight technical issue, so we'll just keep you updated with that score as we go through. But Sante tried to just turn the corner there. He gets the ball picked out of his hands. Oh, it was a nice behind the back bounce pass. The triple doesn't go. It comes down into the hands of Josephs. Josephs once again. This time he puts it up. This time he gets the long distance too.
Contested shot.
He went over the top, didn't he?
Yeah. Overdose.
Yeah. So Kieran Lee. Rodriguez kicks it out to Jinx. Jinx just short with that one. He had a go. Walls keep it. Kieran Lee for three. No good.
Good move.
Sante, stop and go. Puts it up. Gets it to go.
Wow, what a move.
He gets it to go. And Dean Blake looking for the foul right there. Inga's three doesn't go.
Team Wolves cannot hit a three right now.
Yeah, they cannot buy anything from behind the arc right now.
For real. It's a dunk coming.
Oh, Jinx has just got to put it up. You'll either get the points or he'll get the foul, and he's got the latter, so he's got to go in and these the old-fashioned way from the stripe. But Worcester Wolves now out to a 9-point lead. Wolves 20, Team Wolves, Wolverhampton 11. 4:45 to play, so that puts Wolverhampton on 14 fouls, so one more and it's bonus time. So John Lenton Jinx on the line for Worcester Wolves. Doesn't make the first. Doesn't get the first to go, so sets for the second. He's all net with that one.
10-point game.
Yep, 10 points, double figures. So Wolverhampton got to do something here. Team Wolves have got to find a way through now. Worcester pressing in that half court.
He's taking the three. Nope.
Josephs kicks it out this time. This time the triple comes from the corner. Stanley Nguyenwu. Finally, they get the bucket from outside at the other end. Sante kicks it out to Rodriguez. No good. Great board, and out they come again. 14 resets. Sante. He's calling forward the cavalry. Stop and go. Kicks it out this time.
Floater. Unlucky.
Doesn't go. This time with a putback. Austin Payne off the window. Worcester just keeping that fresh air between themselves and Team Wolves. Mayinga. He goes to the corner. Turner, was he fouled? He was. So that'll be on Austin Payne, and his first foul of the game. And that sends Reece Turner to the line. 3 minutes and 33 seconds left to play in the second quarter. NBL Division 3 Men's Midlands League. And it's Reece Turner for Team Wolves who's on the line here. Crowd here in Worcester doing what they do. Great crowd in here tonight, making a lot of noise, getting behind the team. Turner sets for the second. Doesn't go. So
missed 2 out of 3.
Fouled on the three shot. No coach likes to see that. But he makes that one. So claws one back. 9 points. Lucas McGregor's checking back in. And Garcia.
I think Bruno Garcia has got the wrong jersey on.
He has got the wrong jersey on, yeah. So we'll just write that down. Austin Payne, he goes to Lee. Lee. Jinx to Garcia, goes to...
Look how low he's getting defensively, almost Patrick Beverley like.
McGregor, second time he was forced deep into the clock to take the shot. Just over a third of the way through this quarter now. That was a nice move, didn't go in and out, that was unfortunate. Suare got himself in a great position there. Payne. He kicks it out, this time it's Jinx. Gives it away to Mayinga. He says, thank you very much, we'll have a little bit of that. Cliff Manjenga now. Manjina, I beg your pardon. And he's travelled with it. So, again, simple errors. Fourth travelling call of the game for Team Wolves so far. So, timeout called. And Worcester Wolves want to talk it over.
Yep.
Clive Allen looks like he's about to give him a hairdryer.
What do you mean by that?
You never heard that, the hairdryer treatment?
No.
You know, shouting so much, it's like having a hairdryer coming towards you. I think it was, I think, don't quote me on this, but I think it was, who was the manager of Manchester United? I'm not a huge football man, but... Solskjaer? No, the manager,
Mourinho?
No, before that.
Sir Alex Ferguson?
Yes. Yeah, he was apparently famous for the hairdryer and throwing things around. You know, and I think Coach Clive Allen sort of thinking we need to have a chat in the locker room at half time. But it is small errors, isn't it? I mean, it's just ball handling errors, travels, sloppy turnovers. You know, both sides guilty. But you know, I think when you see 4 travelling calls like that in the course of sort of 8 minutes, 10 minutes of basketball, there are a couple of questions that you need to answer there. There's a couple of things, fundamentals you've got to tighten up on.
That's definitely the reason for the timeout.
Yeah. So, back they come, and we said at the top of the show this was going to deliver this game, and it is delivering in spades, because the pace that this has been played at, and the fact that Worcester may well be ahead, but they're sweating for every point.
Mayinga applying pressure to Lucas McGregor there.
Kicks it out to Sante in the corner. Sante's overcooked it, he's airballed that, and that's gone out of bounds. And, you know, again, there's a transition play, you know, gonna miss there. Team Wolves are very athletic, very, very fast.
Yes.
You know, Manjanga's getting up and down the court like a rocket ship.
Like
you know. Wolverhampton ball. Standing when we're in bounds. So goes to Manjina. Once again, Manjina.
Had a couple of those shots, wild shots.
Just doesn't go. But here comes Jinx. Kick it out to Sante this time. Sante drives inside. Kicks it out to Lucas McGregor for 3. No good. Mayinga puts it up, and Team Wolves just need to calm down a bit.
Yes.
You know,
they're a bit antsy.
They seem a little bit rattled at the moment.
Yep.
But, you know, it's not a huge gap. You know, we're talking about an 8-point game, 23 to 15, and you know, it's single digits. 8 points, in theory, 3 shots would do it, depending where you take them, of course. So McGregor.
Terrible.
Oh, didn't look for the pass. This time, the slam doesn't go, and there you go. Blocked by Payne. Well, Worcester can breathe again inside the last minute of the quarter now. Lucas McGregor, it's Worcester Wolves 23, Wolverhampton Team Wolves 15 with 52 seconds to play in the quarter. Lucas McGregor turns, puts up the 2 jumper, doesn't go. Now they come to Cliff Mangina. Mayinga for 3, that was a huge score.
Makes it a 5-point game.
A massive shot from Mayinga. Finding his stroke from downtown just at the right moment. What have Wolves got in reply? 24 seconds to play, so it's Sante. Sante puts it up, he can't get it to go. Wolverhampton have it, and all of a sudden, it's a 5-point ball game. Shot clock turned off, 6 on the game clock now. Cliff Mangina goes right, goes left, just goes slamming off the glass.
Stifle there for
the Hail Mary goes up, the Hail Mary almost goes in. Lucas McGregor, well, a rueful smile from him as we end the second quarter of this ball game. Wow, what a first half. Give us your analysis of that first half, because that had everything.
It did, it was very fast paced, there were threes here and there. There were a lot of yeah, it was a quick tempo game. It seemed like Team Wolves were playing quite good defense, but Worcester were just executing well for the most part. That's my analysis of that first half.
Yeah, I think Team Wolves, for me, as I say, it felt very much just sloppy ball handling. They seemed to panic at a certain point. They couldn't get a shot to go.
That's true.
You know, it just felt that they took the pace out of their own game in that way.
Yep.
You know, and they're looking really smoky in transition, particularly in that first quarter. But as soon as they got into that, halfway through that second quarter, they were scoreless for 3.5 minutes, 4 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, and turnover after turnover. And for me, those 4 travelling calls were quite telling.
Yeah.
You know, that was one thing I picked that up straight away. I thought, that you've got to work on that. So
yeah.
I think Clive Allen is going to have a few words in the locker room now at half-time. And I think maybe, in a way, I guess Coach Dean Blake probably won't be so happy with that score.
Really?
Given that those problems.
Quite a while,
and he'll be saying that's kind of just being chipped away at now. Where they had they were very much in command of that game. The momentum was with them, but we know game of runs. So it's just trying to get that pendulum now to go back the other way a little bit. But I think we're in for a cracking second half here in Worcester. So it is at half time here. It's NBL Division 3 Men's Midlands League. It is Team Wolves Wolverhampton 18, but leading this one is the Worcester Wolves on their home floor with 23. We're going to be back here in about 10 or 11 minutes time. Don't go away. Go and make yourself a sandwich, a cold beer, or something softer if that's what you like. But whatever you do, stay right by your TV and stay with us for the second half. Don't go away, and we'll see you soon.
and gents, just a quick announcement. Mr. Leo, we have your driving license here. Mr. Leo, please come and see us and collect it. Just over 3 minutes away. Getting the tip, but game back underway. But first of all, please welcome on to the court Worcester Hall's head coach, Steve Blake, and Worcester alumni graduate of this year, Mr. Reece Turner. 2 minutes 30 until we get the second half underway right here at the University of Worcester Arena. So 90 seconds away to get this game restarted for the second half.
Welcome back to the University of Worcester Arena. It is NBL Division 3 Midlands action for you here on the Worcester Wolves TV YouTube channel. And wow, what a first half we've had here. Worcester Wolves taking on Team Wolves Wolverhampton, a local derby, a team that Worcester beat by only 3 points down the stretch last time they met. Wolverhampton struggling a little bit in that second quarter, but finding their way back into this game, undone by some poor handling and cheap turnovers. Worcester just turning the screw, but equally struggling at the offensive end for the last couple of minutes of the quarter, and finishing that up with almost both in the bonus. But what an exciting prospect we've got for the next 10 minutes. If you have just joined us, we've got an issue with the scoreboard on screen, so we are keeping you abreast of the score. Currently 23-18 in favour of the hometown Worcester Wolves. And Stephen, they've really got they've got a bit of work to do here, Wolverhampton, to get their noses in front.
Yep. Need to start executing, hitting their shots. Worcester had quite a stifling defence recently, so we'll see how Team Wolverhampton responds to that.
And they've also, I guess, in a way, you sort of look at that, you saw how many shots went begging, easy layups, the attempt at the spectacular dunk and so on, points that you really shouldn't be giving away at any level.
Yep.
So we're going to get back underway. And it is Wolverhampton who get us back underway.
Good defense from Worcester from the get-go. Good
Straight
defense.
away the double team, and it's Rodriguez couldn't hang on to it. But Stanley Wenwu, who hit that absolutely glorious triple from the corner in the first quarter.
Yep.
They couldn't buy a bucket from downtown Wolverhampton, and then all of a sudden somebody opened the floodgates. There we go. So it's back with Worcester now. Payne to Sante. Sante goes left, goes right, he kicks it out. This time Rodriguez at the elbow. Big man Mayinga just muscling his way out of it now. Mayinga.
Good fake.
Good Mayinga this time, floats it up, yeah, from the free throw line. Doesn't go, but there is Akadika to tidy up. Cuts it down to a 3-point ball game. So Clive Allen would have been rearranging the pieces on the chessboard during that half time, and just a mistimed pass. I should have done better. Lucas McGregor ran across the ball, and it'll be McGregor to inbound for Worcester. Grayling goes to Sante. Sante put it up for the alley-oop for Payne to drop it in off the window, but it's right at the end of the clock once again. Mayinga puts a triple in and out. I thought that had gone there. So
foul there by Tom Grayling.
Yeah, Grayling. Leaning into Cliff Mangina. So Mayinga on the inbounds ball. Mangina goes back to Mayinga. Rodriguez all over him. It's a good matchup that. Here goes Mangina for the triple. Almost banked that in off the glass. That's two that have almost, well, they have rimmed out. So 6 points that didn't come to anything, and this time it's stolen away. It's Mangina, shits it down. Just too much on that pass, and Stanley Nwenwu just couldn't get to it. So it is a Wolves ball.
Yep.
They breathe again. 3-point game. Nobody yet really stamping any authority on this quarter here.
Yep. It's been a toss-up.
It really has. And Sante, he goes to turn the corner.
By Rodriguez.
And that is what Grayling does best. He's using every inch of height that God gave him.
Yep.
5-point game, and referees just took the puff out of that. So Clive Mangina buys a second or two,
walking
and then
the
picks the ball up. Mangina.
Contested shot. Nope. Hits iron, but comes off. Rebound by Akadika.
Yeah. You know, with Akadika and Mayinga, you've got two guys there, versatile, sort of, I suppose undersized bigs you'd call them, you know. But they can do a real damage in that low block.
Yep.
Grayling, he goes to Rodriguez. This time they hand off to Sante, drives inside. He's to scoop it up onto the glass. Good ball movement, much better this from Wolverhampton. Mangina travels with it again. That is the 5th travelling call.
Wow. 5 turnovers.
That is one stat we are able to keep up with.
Yeah. 5 unforced errors.
You know, cheap turnovers, 5-point game, and Wolves just playing at a very consistent level in this game. So here goes Lucas McGregor once again for Wolves.
Directing traffic.
Yep, over the game line now. Into the front court.
Got him leading.
He's in a bit of space there, and foul called. It's going to be on Akadika, I think, and if it is, that's his 3rd foul. It is indeed on Akadika. So, yeah, Fridi Akadika is the first man to reach 3 for Team Wolves. 2 shots to come now for Lucas McGregor. So McGregor sets for the first. Doesn't make the first one. Not doesn't seem too worried. He's going to go for it again. So one to come here from Lucas McGregor. 6:40 to play, and it's a 5-point ball game. Very low scoring game. And
yep.
Subs for Team Wolves. Adam Jenkins checking in. And Akadika, unsurprisingly, checks out.
Yeah, definitely going to look to post up.
Yeah, for sure. Mayinga this time though, he can't get it to go again, and foul called off the ball. It was on Grayling, so Grayling now on 2. Wolves on 2 in the quarter, and 6:25 to play. So it's an incredibly low scoring game so far. 26-20 in favour of the home team. Worcester defending a 9-0 record in the league, so they want to remain unbeaten and get themselves to 10 for sure. Wolverhampton here to spoil that party if they possibly can, and it's Wolverhampton on the inbounds now. They go into Jenkins. Clive Mangina, great burst of pace from him. Up goes the triple, and in goes the triple.
Good shot.
Nguyenwu, that's the second of the game from him, from downtown. And it's suddenly back to a 3-point game. So Rodriguez now for Wolves. Sante drives in hard off the window. Great work from Sante. Wilfred Sante showing what he can do.
Nice Euro step there.
He can be a real handful when he gets going. Suleiman Suare puts it up. This time it's no good. Jenkins couldn't get hold of it. Rodriguez has it. Wolverhampton get themselves spotted up back on defence, and here come Wolves again. With Lucas McGregor drives inside to the finger roll, no good. Rodriguez has it. He kicks it out to Sante. It's a triple, doesn't go. Suare almost loses the ball. So Mayinga picks it up, and away we go again. Mayinga dumps it off. Nguyenwu.
Oh, I didn't see a foul there.
It looked like all ball to me, but the referees are on top of it.
Yep.
And so subs. So Jinx comes in as Grayling sits down. 5 minutes in now to this third quarter.
Then he misses the first.
Doesn't go for Nguyenwu. Red hot from downtown, but struggling from the line. Stanley Nguyenwu. Short with both of those.
Oh, I see Wolves get the rebound, offensive rebound.
Yeah, they hold on to the ball. In fact, Austin Clark, he was a bit tentative. I don't think he wanted to cough the foul up.
Yeah.
With 3 on the board.
All good move. Colby.
Jenkins.
A big body with a rebound.
Yep.
Oh. Couldn't capitalise on that.
Rodriguez for Worcester. He goes to Sante. Sante goes to dish it, and Jinx just couldn't hold on to it. It's a good idea.
Yep.
Execution, as you said, you know.
Yep. Just couldn't quite handle the pass there.
So Mangina, 5-point game. Worcester Wolves 28, Team Wolves 23, 4:32 to play. This time it's Mangina with the triple. Doesn't go. Jenkins has it.
Foul.
Offensive foul was called.
Oh, I didn't see the call there either. But
so
the refs.
On Jenkins. Well, Jenkins caught the ball over the top of him. I mean, Well, here comes Sante for Worcester. Rodriguez. Lucas McGregor is fouled again, and that's going to be on Nwenwu. So first foul of the game for Stanley Nwenwu.
Close game. Closer than I thought it would have been at the start of first.
Yeah, and as I said, I think Dean Blake will be a bit frustrated that they weren't further ahead at half time.
Yeah.
But equally, you are where you are, I suppose, and at the moment you're 5 points up, which is nothing.
Yep.
Ain't nobody out of sight in this game, that is for sure.
Yep.
And blocking foul is called. So Jinx is called for that first foul of the game for him. So Worcester on 14 fouls with 4:04 to go. One more, then they'll be in the bonus. So, 4 minutes to play in the third quarter.
14 balls.
Good block. Gets his rebound.
Yeah.
With the right hook.
And it's going to go.
Goes around it in.
It's going to go.
By Suarez.
3-point ball game. Wow. 3:42 to play. So, Lucas McGregor.
Good take.
That's a beautiful finish from Lucas McGregor. Classy finish. Little reverse and in. Just to steady the ship. Team Wolves are feeling their way back here. It's gone loose. Sante's picked it up. He's only got to go to the bucket, but he kicks it out. He goes to McGregor for three. Lucas McGregor absolutely drains the triple from the corner. Extraordinary. Unbelievable.
What a shot.
And he's going to the line for the bonus. Lucas McGregor. Wow. Well, you couldn't make it up. And all of a sudden, it's 8 points the difference, and Lucas McGregor has got a chance to make it 9. That's the third time tonight we've seen a foul on the three-point shot. But the first one that's resulted in anyone going to the line for a bonus. So McGregor, he struggled from the line earlier on. Let's see if he can make this.
Yep.
And he makes it. It's all string from Lucas McGregor. There you go. And Gina has it.
Pick it up.
Joseph's just the handle on the ball. This time it's going to be Rodriguez. He's just got to put it in. It would have been a goaltend in any event, I think, but great play from Worcester.
Worcester are a really formidable team, as you can see by this.
Just slicing them open in transition. Inhaling the defenders at will. And it seems every time Team Wolves get anywhere close to them, they just find another gear.
And they just edge away.
Extraordinary stuff. Lucas McGregor doing an immense job, really. Let's remember, Baltiano's been on the bench now since halfway through that second quarter.
I wonder when he's going to come back in.
He'll come back in, I think, in the fourth if he's needed, I guess.
He started the game, didn't he?
Started the game, and he's had he had a great opening two scores from him, as you said, and some great rebounds. But 3 fouls, big muscular guy. He's going to invite contact, which he did. So
McGregor's been doing a bit of everything. He's missed a few shots on the basket, but he's been aggressive, attacking, and that 3-point there was an example of his aggression. Like, he took that shot. He's trying to be aggressive.
On the other side of the balance sheet, you've got guys like Cliff Mangina, who he's running up and down the court. He's just putting in an immense shift every time he gets the ball. He kind of get the feeling he's going to score. But I think he's only hit 5 tonight or something like that. So I think he's only scored about 5 points tonight. He had a 3, didn't he? And a 2, if I'm not.
He's had a few travels though, turnovers.
If you would like to pick up a ticket and come and join us next
They've got the bigs there. They've got the guys who can do the damage and, you know, be a bit of a roadblock. And but they're struggling to make it count and really stamp their authority on the game.
Yep.
And all of a sudden, it's 9 points the difference. They were as close as 3. So Mayinga now. So Worcester defending the cries of defence going up here. Mayinga puts up the triple. This time it doesn't go. It was off from where we could see where we were sitting.
Good board from Payne.
We've got it. Sanchez, who's checked back in for Worcester now. Another really athletic, explosive guard. But this time, Mangina's picked it up. And he's fouled. So Cliff Mangina's going to go to the line. 9 points the difference.
Foul given against number 6, Weston Payne.
And
Mangina to the line. With 2, Worcester.
Wolves in the bonus now. 2:07 to play in the third quarter. So now's the time. Team Wolves need to find a way to start creating some contact and capitalise on that. They've got 2 minutes to do it. So doesn't make the first, Cliff Mangina, but he makes the second. He's all string. Sanchez. So Baltiano back in now for Worcester. McGregor
Finish.
and one to come.
Emphatic finish from McGregor there.
Not in here you don't, says Lucas McGregor. You're in my house and you play by my rules.
Yes, sir.
And I want another one.
Yep. For sure.
Extraordinary. And both teams in the bonus now. So another layer of intrigue in this game. Coaching conferences happening on the sidelines for Worcester. Lucas McGregor on the line, and Worcester now leading by 12. So this is to give Worcester a 13-point lead in the ball game. So an up and down third quarter to be sure, but Worcester just maintaining the edge. 13, he duly delivers. Great work. Lucas McGregor. Yeah, he's going to take a seat. McGregor. Immense performance from him. He's only got 2 fouls on the board so far. So for the last couple of minutes, Coach Dean Blake probably just wants to preserve something in the tank, because you know that Wolverhampton are going nowhere. You know, they're not going away.
Yep.
Reece Turner drops it inside. Now it's a chance for Cliff Mangina to sink the triple, but he fails to do it. Austin Payne is there with the rebound. Sanchez now over the line. So Sanchez. Kieran Lee, but he loses the handle. And here comes Mayinga once again. He drives inside. And offensive foul. There's a stand from Sanchez. Mayinga hasn't picked up a foul all game, so it's the first one for him. But that, ironically, is the only one that won't send you to the line when you're in the bonus, so he's nothing for that one. So here comes Andrew Mayinga again. Big triple attempt once again, doesn't go. And almost into the hands of Jenkins. Now Mayinga's got a chance to sink the triple. Again, doesn't go. Turner just plucks it off the ironwork. Mayinga. Cliff Mangina. Mangina just dancing around the perimeter. Again, doesn't go. Jenkins is there to tidy up the afters. 9-point game, so another offence in this possibly for Wolverhampton if wants to get something off quickly. Sanchez, Baltiano with the screen. Goes to Payne inside to Baltiano. Are we going to see another
face-up game?
Yeah, there we were, another triple. Kieran Lee.
Jenkins picks up the rebound.
Jenkins has it and it's tidied up by...
I don't know if he's aware of the time, 5 seconds.
This time doesn't go. So, end of the third quarter. It is Worcester Wolves 39, Team Wolves 28. It's one of the lowest scoring games I've seen in a very, very long time.
Okay, I see.
So, ladies and gents, please welcome.
Extraordinary. What's your analysis of this third quarter? It's quite a lot. We've seen quite a lot here.
Yeah, it's busy. It's very busy. Like, it's up and down. I think Worcester turned up the defense a lot. There's been half Team Wolves to score. I think Worcester have done a very good job of defending, and they've got the right pieces on. McGregor's executed his role pretty well. I think they should bring in what's his name? Baltini and see what he can do in the post. Like, it's going to be a tough matchup for him though, with the big line that they have, that Team Wolves have in the middle.
Yeah, I think Dean Blake, you said he was preserving him. I think you're right. You know, he's because down the stretch.
I wonder why he's not getting that many minutes.
3 fouls, I guess. You know, if he comes on and he's, they go on a run, you want something you can, because he's got that ability to muscle his way inside. Beautiful soft touch around the rim. But at the same time, can draw the contact. So I guess he's a really versatile player.
Yeah,
it can be a points machine if you can feed the big man. Then it becomes a scoring machine at a certain point of the game. Plus, you might need a bit more defensive energy down the stretch, I guess.
Okay.
And those 3 fouls, you could very easily, be dispensed with in the third, and suddenly you haven't got him at all, I guess.
Yeah.
He went off straight after 3 fouls, I think, in the second quarter. So.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll see, but I think nothing majorly sort of headache material there at the moment. But we're in the final throws. It's been a dramatic game so far, and in this drama there are 4 acts, and we're about to see the 4th one as the curtain goes up on the final act of this performance. Team Wolves have got a little bit of work to do here. They're 9 points behind coming in. They've got to tidy up some simple errors, bit of ball handling.
Yep.
I shudder to think what the turnover count has been, and that's cost them dearly. And Dean Blake for sure will be thinking they could have been further ahead in this game.
Yep.
So, and that's testament to the defence that is played by Clive Allen's team. And what happened there? Well, just gave it away. Didn't go.
McGregor with the rebound amongst the trees.
McGregor is just a monster, isn't he, today?
Yeah.
He's having a great game. Lucas McGregor. So Grayling, he loses the handle on the ball. Well, McGregor, the way he's playing today, I'm surprised it didn't go in. Wow. So buckle in, folks. Strap in, because this could get quite wild in the last 10 minutes of the ball game.
Yep.
It's a low score, but my goodness me, there's so exciting basketball being played here this afternoon. So, Sonata puts up the triple. He's way downtown. Shot that one. That was in the car park. Sanchez, now he goes back to Baltianu. Jinx, McGregor, Baltianu. This time they're kicking out to Sanchez. Sanchez at the elbow.
Don't take that.
8 on the shot clock. Offensive foul. He took the stand. Reese Turner hit the deck, and the ball is turned over. So here comes Clark once again. Team Wolves able to reset. It's an 8-point ball game. Baltiano making a real nuisance of himself in that position. And it's a Wolves ball. It's so effective. So effective in that position.
Baltianu,
yes. He's a nuisance. I think he's a nuisance for any
players.
Any guard who just wants to try and find his way in.
Yeah.
They're falling over each other at the moment. Lucas McGregor.
Ooh, strip.
Ouch.
Ooh, I didn't quite see what happened.
I think that was an elbow.
Let's see the replay.
So we've got a bit of a replay here. Let's take a quick look. I think he's just caught him.
Ooh, yeah, left elbow.
Yeah. I think it was, I don't think it was, well, it wasn't intentional for certain, but
Nope.
that hurt. That definitely hurt, yeah. We'll take another look at that as he's come through.
Yeah, it's the left elbow.
Slightest glance, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
Well, Genie with a drive. Offensive.
another offensive
I'm
foul
pretty
is
sure he was
called.
in a charge circle.
Well,
Let's see the replay.
yeah, it certainly didn't look it. And
Wolves, number 10, Sully,
Full screen.
number 12, really.
so Mayinga on the inbounds. So yeah, we'll just take another look at that. Was it outside?
Okay, he was outside of the charge circle.
So good call by the referee on that one.
Yep.
Mayinga just can't find a way through. Rodriguez back in the game, and another one who.
Against number 3, Kieran Lee. Substitution coming in.
So 8-point game, and this time it's Landry Mayinga
You know what to do.
on the line. Kieran Lee takes a breather. Mayinga can't connect with the first. Railing.
Mayinga's played pretty well. Seems to be a threat. He's doing everything right now for Team Wolves.
Sanchez. Did he travel with it?
Ooh. Jump ball.
Well, the ball's gone loose. Grayling has it. This time he hands it to Sanchez.
The pass.
Sanchez, no look pass. Beautiful. It's in. Basket is good. Worcester Wolves out once again to a 9-point ball game. 7:36 to play. Time is draining away like sand from a leaky bucket for Team Wolves at the moment.
What? That's not travel. I think that's a bad call.
Well, did he lift his pivot foot? I don't think he did.
No.
The jab step, but I didn't see the pivot foot come up. Well, it is what it is. The call is the call, right?
Yep.
You know, it's a 9-point ball game. That's one call we can make. We know that much.
Yeah.
And you know, again, you know, Team Wolves, bit of momentum, getting close, and then wallop. So, as it currently stands with 7:25 to play and a 9-point difference, Worcester Wolves just managing to keep their noses in front, a little bit of fresh air between them and their opponents. And as I said at the top of the show tonight with Dean Blake, having had a chat with him before the game today, he was saying that, you know, he won't be happy with with a win at 3. He wants a win at double digits, really.
He's looking close to that right now.
Yeah, I think he, long way to go, 7:25. But let's not forget that, obviously, here but for the grace of God, we do have some sponsors, which we've got to give them a shout out. Of course, University of Worcester, Universal Display, Aston's Coaches, Spirit Executive, and Synergy Sports. League partners, of course, Wilson, Dynamics, SportServe, and SureShot. And don't forget that on the Worcester Wolves TV YouTube channel, you can keep up to date with all the latest news and developments by following them on clicking the little bell, I believe, underneath the icon, and subscribing, and also all the social channels, Facebook, Instagram, and so on and so on. So it's all there for your enjoyment. But right now, we're back here live in the University of Worcester Arena. Worcester Wolves lead here 41-32 in this NBL Division 3 Midlands game. And an explosive game it's been as Sante once again drives hard to the bucket. So Turner was there just to tidy that up. Soiree, this time no good, doesn't go, and it's going to be a Wolves ball. That's unlucky really. There were 6 hands that could have touched that, and it was a grey shirted hand, so Cliff Mangina is back, doing a job this time on Lucas McGregor. That'll be an interesting matchup for sure. I don't think he's wishing him a happy Christmas, is he, over there? You know. Ah, beautiful steal, there you go, all the way in. Wenwu.
Another.
Well, it worked once, not twice. This time they kick it out to Lucas McGregor. Just want to make use of the clock here. McGregor
rejects the screen.
So, Worcester Wolves on 3 team fouls in this quarter. Team Wolves yet to cough up a single foul with 6:24 to play.
Wow.
That could be significant down the stretch.
Yes.
If they can get there with a few fouls to give. And of course now Matej Baltiano is on 10 fouls. He's on 4 fouls, I beg your pardon. His shirt number is 10. He's not on 10 fouls, folks. I can assure you. He'd be in prison, I think, if he was on 10 fouls, wouldn't he? We'd lock him up.
Good defense.
And the foul called. Well, that is Wolves in the bonus right now. So,
wow.
Sante in his first, it's his first foul of the game, and ironically both number 10s. Suleiman Soare as well is on 4 fouls as well. But Wolves in the bonus. Got to be careful here, Worcester. It's a long way to go in this game.
Yep.
And that big fat 5 is staring them in the face off the scoreboard now. So the question always is, you know, what does that do to your defence?
Oh, with the bonus.
When you're in the bonus, you know, it does affect the way teams
really
play.
Does. It does.
You know, if it's 1 minute, it's one thing. But if it's 3 or 4 minutes, or in this case 6 minutes and 18 seconds, it's quite something else, isn't it?
Yeah.
And certainly Wolves not out of sight by any means in this game. It's a 5-point ball game. So consistently in this game they have got close, 5 points, 3 points, and then stretched away again. But we'll see how that plays out now. But of course, Team Wolves straight away giving away another one. So they've gone from 0 to 3 fouls in 2 plays. So 1 defence, 1 offence, and all of a sudden, we're on the end of 3. Have they just thrown away a golden opportunity? I wonder. Couldn't go that time.
5-point game with 6 minutes left.
Wilfred Asante, the point guard.
Ooh,
just can't connect, but they've kept the ball alive, Worcester. Yep. Go back to Sante, go back to McGregor.
Good move. Pull up.
McGregor just pulls up for 2. No good. And Wenwu is floored. And Grayling commits another one. So Grayling now on 3. And that's going to send Wenwu to the line once again. So the scoreboard now beginning to resemble a Christmas tree up there. So many fouls on the board. You could turn the arena lights off, and I think the scoreboard would like the court, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
There's so many.
Yep. So many fouls.
But with this, there's an opportunity. The referees are having a conversation about what the call was. It a foul or wasn't it a foul? So. Right, so let's see what the outcome of this one is. Referee's going to the table to have a bit of a chat, and I think it will be. Yeah, referee's taking the ball down, so Wenwu's going to go to the line.
Worcester Wolves are in team fouls, which means that was a shooting foul. So
when you're in foul trouble, it's tough. With 6 minutes to go.
Nearly looking like a nail biter.
Yep.
Again.
Once again, it's getting frighteningly close. Well, we did say, didn't we, this was going to be quite a game here this afternoon. These are the 2 top teams in this league. And they're not the 2 top teams for nothing. So, Nwenwu has made the first of those 2. So, 1 to come for Stanley Nwenwu. Sets for the second, and it goes. So, with that,
Baltinu's coming in.
it's a 3-point ball game. Baltianu on 4 fouls. So,
6 minutes to go in this fourth quarter.
it's a roll of the dice at 6 minutes. I'd say Baltianu. McGregor couldn't finish. It was a good move. Just couldn't get it to go. Cliff Mangina.
Good move.
Ah, great work from Landry Mainga, and all of a sudden it's a 1-point game here in Worcester. 5:30 to go, and he's going to the line for the bonus.
That's crazy.
So now Landry Mainga with a chance to tie the game up. Referee's having a conference once again. So basket good. The block and 1. So 1 to come from Landry Mainga, and Rodriguez back in the game once again. John Lenton Jinks checks out. So I think that's back to the starting 5 for Worcester, isn't it?
Tie game.
Oh my goodness me, it's 41 apiece here in Worcester. Tied ball game. Now the crowd have got to be the 6th man for Worcester here on their home floor. Unbeaten so far this season. Baltianu can't get it to go.
Nice move, but no finish.
So now
he's going to take a 3.
Here comes a triple.
Air ball.
That's gone. That goes nowhere. So Wolves, sharp intake of breath. Wow. I hope you're getting this atmosphere at home, because they're going to lifting the roof off in here, the crowd.
Will Worcester be able to continue their win streak here tonight?
Well, you know what? It's an open question right now, Stephen, at 41 apiece.
Yep.
Here goes Rodriguez. Doesn't go. No good. Mainga pulls down the ball, and Wolverhampton have just dragged their way back into this game. Mainga, no good. Lucas McGregor back on the charge, and all of a sudden the pace has picked up for both of these teams, and it's McGregor now on the ball for Worcester. He's trying to direct the traffic. He's got to find his way around Stanley Nwenwu. Very nearly. That ball has gone. He's lost it. And he's rolled over. So that's going to be a Wolves ball. So, well, big argument with the referee. You can probably hear it from here. So we'll just talk over it, just in case there's any industrial language we don't want to, you know. Keep your language clean, kids.
Yes, sir.
Respect your parents and eat your greens.
And stay in school.
Stay in school.
Yeah.
So it'll be a Wolves ball, and Wolves on 5 team fouls, and that's really they paid a heavy price for going into the bonus so early in that 4th quarter. Tied game at 41 apiece, and history is repeating itself. Baltianu, Rodriguez, little fake from Rodriguez, goes cross court. This way, Sante for 3. That was a huge shot. It didn't go. Baltianu has it.
Gets fouled.
Yep, draws the foul, and the basketball equivalent of the professional foul, I think. You know. Where does the ball go? So, Baltianu on the line. 4 minutes to go. Long way to go in this game. So, can Baltianu get Worcester back in front by a couple of points? Fine margins, and so it proved last time out. And Clive Lee unhappy about something on the sideline. Baltianu makes the first, so Worcester 42. Wolverhampton 41. Worcester Wolves doing what they do best. So it's well, another conference going on. So I'm not sure what they're discussing over there.
I wonder what's going on. Coach conduct.
Not entirely sure, but whatever it is.
Sorted.
Yeah, I think Clive Allen's saying, can we get on with it, please?
Yep.
Quite right. So, here we go. Mate Baltianu on the line for Worcester. He makes both, yeah. So 43 to 41, 4-11, and you can hear the crowd.
Louder. There we go.
Here come Team Wolves again. This time, and foul is called again. So it's on the line. Team Wolves on 4 now. So for all intents and purposes, they're going to be in the bonus as well. Goodness me. So now it's Reece Turner on the line, who's got a chance to tie this game up at 43 apiece, and he needs to make both of these shots. So Tom Grayling back in the game. Baltiano has fouled out with that.
Wow.
So
that's going to be, we'll see how that impacts the game.
These have to go. He makes the first of these. Reece Turner. So Turner sets for the second. But he makes the second, so tied game. 43-43 on either side of this scoreboard.
Turner shifts the crowd there.
Yes, absolutely. 3:55 to play. Grayling. McGregor. Again, Lucas McGregor dances his way inside, puts it high off the window, doesn't go.
All stolen.
Oh dear, it's been stolen away once again with a 24 seconds on the clock. They go to Rodriguez. This time McGregor way downtown. Lucas McGregor. This time it doesn't go. Do they get the rebound? Wolves keep it alive once again. They go back to Sante. Worcester Wolves trying to find a way through here. Sante kicks it out to Rodriguez. No good. Mayenga plucks it off the ironmonger in front of the window, and Team Wolves breathe again. Landry Mayenga now. Mayenga dances inside, blocked, and that is going to be a Team Wolves ball. And I think potentially disagreement between the refs, but it's going to be an end line ball, and it's going to be Landry Mayenga who inbounds. So now 6 on the shot clock. They've got to get something away here, and that is going to be once again a Team Wolves ball. 1 second on the shot clock on the inbound. So pass and shoot and see what happens.
Or alley, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, you've got to do something. You haven't got long to do it. So okay. So Landry Mayenga calling it. Whatever you do, you've got to do it quickly. It's gone. Shot clock violation. So Worcester can breathe again.
2:48 to go in this fourth quarter.
Wow, and you can feel the tension in here. You can cut the atmosphere with a knife right now in the Worcester Arena.
Let's go, Worcester.
So here come Worcester again with Sante. What can they craft from here? It's 43, plays 43. Once again, it's coming down to the finest of margins right at the end of the game. Doesn't go. Worcester doing well on these rebounds. They're recycling the ball. This time they get it out. The 3 doesn't go. He collects his own rebound. Now Sante, they get the 14 reset, they put it in, and this time it's Rodriguez under the basket.
He's got post up. And he counted.
Gets the bucket, gets the bonus, and he's got a chance for the 3-point play. 2 minutes and 11 seconds to go, and that now puts Team Wolves in the bonus. Goodness me, top of the table basketball, and can't you just see it? What a game this has been this afternoon. What a day it's been here at the Worcester Arena. Started with the Women's Premier League, and then WNBL Division 1, and now this NBL Division 3 Men Midland game.
Yep, it was quite a low scoring game, but it was still quite fast paced and it was interesting, which is surprising.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, it's had everything so far, and I think there's more to come. So now, Cliff Mangina. Now, goes to Mainga. Landry Mainga, there's 4 on the shot clock. He's got to get a shot away. He's miles downtown, goodness me. They need the rebound here. Worcester have got to hold on to the rock. Jump ball, and I think the arrow, I can't see it from here, I believe the arrow is the way of Worcester. Indeed it is. So Worcester will have possession as Shadab Ratasaf checks back into the game, and Cliff Mangina returns to the bench. So 1 minute 44, 2-point ball game. Wolves possession, both teams in the bonus. Mate Baltianu fouled out of the game. Saware fouled out of the game. So now Worcester got to be disciplined. They want to stretch this lead, and here it comes once again. Lucas McGregor cometh the hour, cometh the man. Miles downtown once again. McGregor just finds his spot for the triple. Really right at the death when it matters. 1 minute 19 to play here now. Anything can happen, and anybody could win this game. Ratasaf couldn't make it go. So McGregor has it once again. Too much on the pass. And Coach Clive Allen has got to draw something up here.
Yep. See what Team Wolves can come up with here.
5-point games, couple of possessions.
2 possession games.
2 shots now, both in the bonus. You know, get into the foul game, you're a bit. It's not the best. It's not the best situation.
Yep.
Equally, you want to slow it down. You know, it's just a shame that Tom Grayling couldn't hold on to the ball.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
So 1 minute and 5 seconds to play. 48 to 43. That's credit to Team Wolves. They fought back in this game.
Yep.
At one point it was looking like it was getting away from them, but as we said, it's a long way to go. Never say never. It was 41 apiece, it was 43 apiece, and all of a sudden Worcester again somehow just engage another gear. Lady Luck shines on the home team. Worcester going for 10 straight wins here in the league, and that will put them another 2 points clear of Team Wolves, and Worcester have 2 games in hand, let's not forget, over Team Wolves. So were they to win those, potentially 4 points at the asking. So there's a lot at stake here this afternoon. Good position mid-season for Worcester.
Yep.
They came into this league aiming to win it. That was their stated ambition, and so far it's going according to plan. But if there's one team that can tip over those plans, it is Team Wolves. So let's see what happens now. Stanley Nwenwu is going to inbound for Team Wolves. 5 points it is. Mainga, Andrew Mainga, what a game he's had this afternoon.
Yep, really performed really well.
So Nwenwu pulls up for 3, hits the side of the backboard. That is shot clock once again. Worcester have their stop.
Good defense.
Excellent defense from Wolves, and it has been so far a real scrap from start to finish this game. Loses the handle on the ball. In the floater, well, I thought the floater was going to go in. It did, and Worcester got to hang on to the ball. 33 seconds to play. Lucas McGregor bundled off the ball, and I think that is going to send him a sideline possession. I thought there was a foul called, so
Timeout call, Worcester Wolves.
So timeout. Wow, I'm exhausted. My playing days are long behind me, and I'm still exhausted at the end of that.
Wow.
Incredible. 33.3 seconds. 48 plays 43. 5 points.
Yep.
Worcester have possession with 33 seconds to play, so there'll be at least 2 offences in this game, possibly 3, depending what happens.
I'm sure Coach Dean Blake is just telling his team to take care of the ball, don't turn it over. Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, hold on to the ball even if you don't score, even if you get to the run the shot clock out.
Yeah.
You know, and so often we've seen teams upended at this stage and a score with a scoreline like this at every level. So 33.3. I'd love to be a fly on the wall in these huddles right now.
Yes.
Clive Allen will be drawing something up here. A bit of defensive engineering. And so here they come. 33 seconds between Worcester and 10 straight victories in the league. The crowd lifting their team here at the Worcester Arena. 33.3 seconds, 48, plays 43. Worcester possession from the sideline. Let's see where this takes us now. It's been such a topsy-turvy fourth quarter, anything could happen, I think, you know.
Yep.
I wouldn't want to call it.
If Worcester hit a shot now, it could be the dagger though.
Well, there it is. Just got to hold on to this ball now. Rodriguez. Oh, yes! There's the dunk. Austin Payne throws the ball down, and with that, that is game for Worcester.
Yep.
16 seconds, Worcester have the ball. They're just going to dribble this out, I think.
Game over.
It's 11. Lucas McGregor will just run the clock down. The dying seconds, and with that, there's the final buzzer, and Worcester Wolves have won 10 straight games in NBL Division 3 Midlands League, and they are sitting cemented at the top of this league. A phenomenal performance, but you've got to hand it to Team Wolves. They found their way back. You know, it was a tough game for them.
It was. Everyone was scrappy and fighting.
In parts, standout players on both sides, but in the end, I think the experience and you know, just the level was slightly, there was just too much in the tank, I think, from Worcester. So it's finished here in this NBL Division 3 Midlands game. Worcester Wolves on their home floor beating Team Wolves Wolverhampton by 50 points to 43. We hope you've enjoyed the game with us today. It's been an absolutely fantastic day here at the Worcester Arena. 3 tremendous games of basketball, and capped off with this Teutonic scrap between these two teams. From me, Dynamite, and my very good friend Stephen here on my right hand side, the man with the stats in his head, but very often the ball in his hand. It's goodbye from us. Take care, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you. Take care.